2 people watching. No, just one now. Oh well.
They got scared.
Uh, so, Theory Thursday. Today we are talking about being part of your own success. Over on the network's website, and here I'll even, go and throw that up. Boom. And I'll throw all that stuff up too. Over on the network's website, if you like a week or so ago, I put up a blog post. Your success business is a participatory game. Basically, hey Vin, how's it going? You can't just expect people to come. You can't build it and they will come. It just doesn't work that way in the world of business. You have to actively work at it. You have to actively push. You have to actively find people to help promote your business. You have to promote your business yourself. You have to add media. You have to do all of these things. These things have to happen. If they don't happen, you're building for nothing inherently. And that's what we're going to talk about today, I think. There's somebody else watching from Facebook. I don't know who. Is it you?
I shared it, so.
Did you press play?
No, I do not believe I have.
Or maybe it's Karen and he wants to be like secretive. No, you didn't, so it's definitely not you. All right, well, yeah. Now you're playing it from there.
Now I know.
Now when you
I'll
close
get it together, guys.
All right.
Sorry.
Business is a participatory game. So what I really mean by that is that you have to actually get your hands dirty. You have to do the things that you may not enjoy doing. I know I don't enjoy being in front of people all the time. I don't enjoy getting all the extra attention on myself. It's not my thing. I don't enjoy it. But in order to really succeed, I go the extra mile and I do these things. And it's something that everyone has to do. If you intend on keeping the whole, I want to run my own business and not have a boss thing, you kind of have to.
There's the black line.
You kind of have to get involved. You have to look and see what's missing from my business. How can I get that next step? Don't look at 10 years down the road I'm going to be a millionaire and I can just coast, because that's not a plan.
That's not realistic.
I mean, it may be realistic. Who knows? Maybe your plan is I'm going to OnlyFans and be a millionaire, and maybe that actually happens for you, and that's great. But you can't. Your plan can't be I'm going to start an OnlyFans. I'm going to be a millionaire, because that doesn't work. What works is I'm going to start an OnlyFans. I'm going to promote my page. I'm going to put up quality content of my tits and ass, me in a kilt, bunch of cats, whatever it is. I don't know. And then you are going to see it, DJ and then you're going to promote that you have this content. You're going to put sales together. You're going to put discounts together. These things have to happen. If you don't do them, no one is going to do them for you. And if you don't have it in you to keep yourself accountable, I have bad news for you. You're going to go out of business.
Still got to make investments in yourself and in your business.
Right.
There is some overhead to every venture that you might start up.
You have to invest in yourself, and you have to invest your time, energy, and focus, and your mental energy, not just your physical energy, but your mental energy on your business and moving it forward. You have to participate. You have to be there. You can't just set it up and be like, well, now it's going to be passive income. Yay, and I'm done. Because it's never going to be that way. One of the people Donna watches videos for on YouTube has a Airbnb business where they do like tiny home off-grid experiences and stuff like that. And he has a property manager, but he still has to be present. He still has to be active in his business. His business technically is passive income, but he still has to actively pursue his business. He still has to actively participate. He still has to sell.
There's still upkeep and maintenance.
Right. I mean, well,
Yeah.
he settles that with the
with
property manager,
property managers,
but
still,
but the fact of the matter is
there
he still has to manage his funds. He still has to be involved and be present in his business. Really, Ferris? Get a hobby. Anyway, so there's that. I mean, even if you're a content creator on YouTube, you have to be present. You have to be personable. If you're getting a paycheck from YouTube, and I am not, just so that we understand this, I tried that whole being personable and trying to add people, and it just doesn't work out, because you get sub for subs, and then it really goes nowhere. No one's really watching anything, and maybe it's just my bad luck with the community, but or maybe I'm just not compelling. Who knows? I don't fucking care. That was never really the focus of my future. It was just a possible aside, and once I saw that it just wasn't working out, when I wasn't getting the viewership and I wasn't getting the following, then I just said I'm going to keep doing it because I'm doing it for other reasons, but I'm expecting it to be a zero-sum game cash wise. If I'm getting anything out of going on YouTube at all, it's going to be people who are going to be piqued in the interest of other products I provide, be it instruments, be it music lessons, be it hold on, I'm getting there. Going to the Sacred Agora and finding great merchandise for all of the network, ILMT, Van Meter Design Studios, High HD, Lutherie Instrument Boutique, and other such things.
Yes.
If you're into the whole liberty movement thing, we have like a whole decriminalized liberty line of shirts, ranging from things for Second Amendment defense and sex work legalization, ending the drug war, and all sorts of things like that. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, there's plenty of merchandise that you can show your support for all of these types of things.
Agora Action and Anarchy shirts.
There's the A3 collection, for those of you who are into that type of stuff as well. But enough with the shameless plug. Or is it? So anyhow, really you have to participate. Like I definitely post to Facebook a lot. I post to websites a lot. I'm designing merchandise and what have you a lot, as well as recording video, recording audio, and doing all of the things that need to be done in order to make all of my projects work. and that was the main impetus of why I put up that post about, you know, your success is a participatory game. If you don't participate, you don't win, and that's just the way it is. You can choose to not participate, but then your business is just going to fail. You might luck out. You might luck out. You might throw your pics up on OnlyFans and become a viral fucking sensation and be able to, you know, ride that out for, you know, a few years and make enough money to not have to worry about it anymore. But that's not a likely scenario. And that's the thing, is you have to really hedge your bets to the most likely scenario. The most likely scenario is you're going to have to work at your business to make it work. And that's it. And it's going to take time before it will actually work. And that's it. So yeah, there's all of that. I saw a lot of people come in and leave because they just don't want to listen to me talk. I guess, I don't know. But
Also the cats, because they're napping now.
yeah, they're full of food and they're napping. So I guess it's just Vinny. It's just Vinny and us right now. Yeah, there's that. I don't know. Anyone have any thoughts? Anyone, you know, questions, comments, concerns?
You But yeah, I mean, there's always going to be overhead of the financial sort, but there's also, you know, the investment of your you know, what you're putting into it for yourself as well. I mean, the whole thing is, if you're not, you know, promoting yourself or making, you know, small risk, or not risk, but like if you are doing like an OnlyFans, you're gonna have to buy like cute little outfits and cameras, and you know, there's a whole lot that, you know, little costs that add up, you know. So, but you can pay anybody and everybody, you know, to, you know, do these, you know, these side tasks, you know, promoting your stuff while you focus on your you know, business, but nobody's going to promote it like you.
That.
So.
That, and you know, you also have to figure, if you're doing like an OnlyFans, you know, there's things that you have to do to maintain that image. You know, you have to maintain that image, whether it's, you know, the body type, the diet, the exercise regimen, all that type of stuff is still something that you're going to have to do, and you have to make time for, as well as promoting your page, because no one's going to find it if you don't promote it. And you can have other people do that for you, but you're not going to get the quality, long-standing people without your own personal interaction with your business.
Yeah.
You know, you can
have a lot of fans, but if you don't interact with them,
they're just going to go away. I mean, if you don't interact with them, why not just go to Pornhub and watch, you know, amputee midgets get railed by, you know, freakishly large giants? I mean, why not? I mean, you know, it's one thing to, you know, show your tits off, but it's another thing, you know, to show your tits off and say hi every once in a while and make it personal. I mean, you don't have to date every dude that fucking goes to your OnlyFans. That's not what that's for. But talking to them, you know, treating them like they're human beings will go a long way to promoting your your page, your content, and keep them coming back. That's the world of difference between being like a cam girl and just being on porn. I mean, everyone fucking can just access porn for free at this point.
Yeah.
So
I mean, even in the pre-COVID world, I mean, we had the existence of, porn and cam girls.
actually, OnlyFans
did-
existed before.
Yeah, exactly. And so, but guys or people would still opt to go to the
Well,
strip bar usually,
even
because
even with
it's
cam
not
girls,
it's not just I could sit home and look at
titties all night.
titties all night. There's an aspect of company.
Well, I mean, even with like the cam girls and stuff like
Yeah.
that, they actually
Yeah.
have a chat,
Yeah.
and you're sitting there and you're interacting with someone like it's like this, except it's a cute girl with tits out. I mean, I could take my tits out if you want, but I don't think anybody really wants to see my fuzzy ass chest with my nipple rings
Well, we're saving that for the
OnlyFans.
yeah.
So, with that being said, you have to understand that that's the selling point for a lot of these things. Why do people go to strippers? Because it's personal. It's that person's there. They're looking you in the eyes. They're communicating with you. They aren't going to go home with you. They probably are not going to go home with you. You are probably not going to get sex. You're probably going to be out.
Probably not even allowed to touch them.
You're probably going to be
Some
going
places.
home alone and jerking off, lubricating with your tears. But whatever. The fact of the matter, the reason why you keep going back there is because it's a human interaction. The reason why people go to cam girls is because it's a human interaction, and the reason why people are going to OnlyFans is because it's a human interaction. I did peruse the OnlyFans menu just to see what it's like, and that's what it's like. It's a personal connection, and you get to see a bunch of nudie pictures. I mean, I didn't pay anybody, so I didn't get to see any nudie pictures. But the fact is that's
Those services are there.
That's the service.
Yeah.
The seeing naked chicks, you can just Google search and you find naked chicks all over the place. But you don't get to have like a personal interaction with them. It's the same thing like on Instagram. If you follow me on Facebook, you'll see that I post on stories. It's every Monday and Thursday. Before it was every Monday, but since SBL started a new program, I have seminars that I go to every Monday and Thursday, and I post them religiously onto Instagram. I will tell you what the 100% reason why I will go to every single one of those seminars. I'll take the time to watch them and I'll interact with those people is because when I post it on Instagram, Scott Devine, the founder of Scott Space Lessons, likes and shares that story. The person doing the seminar likes and shares that story. There's human interaction. And as much as they may not give a second thought of me outside of that 5 seconds it takes to look at it, like it, and share it, if that's as much as they think about it, at least they do. And that really resonates with all of the potential customers. When someone goes, well, I don't want to get lost in a sea of hundreds of thousands of students at a base academy. I'm one of
There's a lot of interaction.
I'm one of hundreds of thousands of base students at SBL. It is the largest. It is the largest music academy on the internet. It has more musicians in it than any physical university, and yet they managed to take the time to talk to as many people as they possibly can. So that goes a long way. That's just proof right there. If you make your business personal, if you put yourself in your business and you participate in your business,
you will have repeat customers.
success is inevitable. But if you neglect your business, if you don't get involved, if you don't make it personal, if you just, this is my stuff and I know I'm going to walk away and wait for residual income to come in, you are going to fail. That's the way it is. That is how the cookie crumbles. That's the fucking way it goes, motherfuckers. So, that's me ranting for 20 minutes about, you should fucking be involved in your business. With that, I would like to remind all of my beloved network business members that they need to get a hold of me and give me media for us to do virtual business cards. I really would like to help them succeed, but they do need to, just as I said, for the last 21 fucking minutes, they need to participate. They need to reach out. They need to touch base with me. Let me know what media they want to put on their cards, what if there's any type of verbiage they specifically need on their cards, if anything has changed with their business locations and what have you. I need to know all of these things so that I can
website,
better promote them, and that's the whole thing. Participation. You have to get involved with your own success. It is your success. It's not anybody else's. I say when businesses succeed that are attached to the network, that I treat that as a success for myself. It's not a financial, it's an emotional success. It's that I have one less person that is involved with the network that I don't have to worry about, are they going to be able to eat? Because that's what the network is really about. It's about getting people to a position where they're self-sufficient and they don't, they're not reliant on other people for the basic necessities of life, their sustenance, their career, their future. I can only go so far without their participation. So, there we go. 22 minutes for me to talk about OnlyFans, just so that I can explain, or NSBL, and in order to explain why they need to actually be a part of their own business. Now, that being said, there's also, didactic.space that you can go to look at HHD stuff, and Van Meter Design Studios. Donna's going to do some updating.
Two more guitars. Well, the guitar and the banjo to do a lovely little photo shoot as soon as I wrap up the IDs and be popping them over there on
and
HDD.
Get me a audio on the banjo.
Yep.
Woman. I'll take care of the guitar, but I
might need your assistance with the cats.
Let's close the door. Kick them out and close the door. That's what I do. So Donna's going to be doing a banjo recording for the Wolf Moon banjo that will be up for sale on the Sacred Agora. And
I've fallen in love with it, but I am working on a masterpiece right now, and I really did have my heart set on a Gore traditional style banjo. So that's still
something in the future.
But
once we get the video for that, and if the Strat style guitar gets done by the time that happens, then we'll have 3 things going up, because I'm going to be putting that bass up.
Oh yes, Be Love too.
I was trying to put both of them up at the same time, but someone never recorded audio.
Well, I didn't have the means. I don't know your stuff.
Well, now it's a little more complicated. You plug it into that, you make sure the volume is turned to 0, and then you record.
We'll have to go through this at a later time, but yes.
Double click on this little icon,
I'm not going to remember that because of the brain injury. So
Well,
I'm
you know-
saying here in a little bit,
Well-
you can write down.
Or you could just do it in a little bit, just saying.
Yes,
When I'm cooking dinner.
possibly.
Because it's a dry signal directly into the computer, so there's no you're not going to record me cooking dinner or
Oh,
wrangling cats or anything like that because you're not recording from the microphone.
true.
It's a dry line straight to the computer. You can't. You just play, just do your playing thing, and then we'll do some video.
New equipment, so
Anyway, we're gonna get going. I'm gonna go make some dinner, and Donna's potentially gonna be recording some banjo. I hope everyone has a great day. I will see you guys soon. Thanks for coming by, everybody, and bye.
Yeah.